Until. Until. Don't leave home until I call you. Don't leave home until I call you. We waited for Tim until midnight. We waited for Tim until midnight. Within. Within. Is your home located within walking distance? Is your home located within walking distance? They came within 5 minutes of me calling them. They came within 5 minutes of me calling them. Without. Without. I won't go without you. I won't go without you. We can drive without adding more fuel to this car. We can drive without adding more fuel to this car. According to. According to. According to the author, exercise is a good habit. According to the author, exercise is a good habit. According to my doctor, I can't eat this. According to my doctor, I can't eat this. Because of. Because of. Because of you, I am late. Because of you, I am late. I was punished because of your mistakes. I was punished because of your mistakes. Due to. Due to. Due to bad weather, we can't leave the airport. Due to bad weather, we can't leave the airport. Jenny couldn't perform in class due to her poor attitude. Jenny couldn't perform in class due to her poor attitude. Thanks to. Thanks to. Thanks to you, I have a place to live. Thanks to you, I have a place to live. Thanks to my parents, I had a good education. Thanks to my parents, I had a good education. Instead of. Instead of. You should study instead of complaining. You should study instead of complaining. You should read instead of watching television. You should read instead of watching television. In front of. In front of. The store is in front of the train station. The store is in front of the train station. The teacher told me to go in front of the classroom. The teacher told me to go in front of the classroom. With. With. I made this drawing with a pen. I made this drawing with a pen. I filled my bottle with water. I filled my bottle with water. In. In. I moved here in 1980. I moved here in 1980. The presidential election was in November. The presidential election was in November. At. At. I will go to work at noon. I will go to work at noon. Today I have class at 9 a.m. Today I have class at 9 a.m. On. On. I arrived on Monday. I arrived on Monday. They came to see me on my birthday. They came to see me on my birthday. 2. 2. I went to your room, but you were not there. I went to your room, but you were not there. Through. Through. We came through the door. We came through the door. The cat jumped through the window. The cat jumped through the window. Into. Into. Why couldn't you get into the room? Why couldn't you get into the room? The students went into the hallway. The students went into the hallway. From. From. I come from Africa. I come from Africa. We are from the same city. We are from the same city. About. About. He wrote a poem about his wife. He wrote a poem about his wife. I was reading a book about cooking. I was reading a book about cooking. Above. Above. The lamp is above the table. The lamp is above the table. Her picture hangs above my bed. Her picture hangs above my bed. Across. Across. We are traveling across the ocean. We are traveling across the ocean. The restaurant is located across the street. The restaurant is located across the street. After. After. I will do my homework after school. I will do my homework after school. Sam came in after we left the bar. Sam came in after we left the bar. Against. Against. Who is against me? Who is against me? He leaned his bicycle against the tree. He leaned his bicycle against the tree. Along. Along. The road runs along the river. The road runs along the river. Joan is walking along the street. Joan is walking along the street. Among. Among. Who among us is staying home? Who among us is staying home? Someone is lying among the three of us. Someone is lying among the three of us. Before. Before. Before I lived here, I lived in Japan. Before I lived here, I lived in Japan. John came in before I did. John came in before I did. Behind. Behind. The cat is hiding behind the car. The cat is hiding behind the car. I placed my bag behind that chair. I placed my bag behind that chair. Including. Including. We saw everybody including your cousin. We saw everybody including your cousin. Including me, we are 5 people. Including me, we are 5 people. Like. Like. You're skinny like your mother. You're skinny like your mother. The weather in Spain is like the weather in California. The weather in Spain is like the weather in California. Near. Near. We were playing near the ocean. We were playing near the ocean. Can I sit near you? Can I sit near you? Of. Of. I'm eating a bowl of noodles. I'm eating a bowl of noodles. Jane bought a bunch of bananas. Jane bought a bunch of bananas. Outside. Outside. Everyone is outside the building except for you. Everyone is outside the building except for you. My mother is washing clothes outside the house. My mother is washing clothes outside the house. Per. Per. How much does it cost per person? How much does it cost per person? How much does it cost per hour? How much does it cost per hour? Since. Since. I have not seen Robert since our last meeting. I have not seen Robert since our last meeting. We've been here since Monday last week. We've been here since Monday last week. Throughout. Throughout. Throughout the world, there are people just like you and me. Throughout the world, there are people just like you and me. He stayed positive throughout the entire event. He stayed positive throughout the entire event. Unlike. Unlike. Unlike you, I pay my taxes. Unlike you, I pay my taxes. Unlike Mark, Jane works very hard. Unlike Mark, Jane works very hard. Under. Under. My shoes are under the bed. My shoes are under the bed. Matthew was sleeping under the mango tree. Matthew was sleeping under the mango tree. Between. Between. I lost my wallet somewhere between the bank and restaurant. I lost my wallet somewhere between the bank and restaurant. Do you know what the difference is between these two words? Do you know what the difference is between these two words? Despite. Despite. Despite getting his dream job, John is still not happy. Despite getting his dream job, John is still not happy. I won the game despite arriving late. I won the game despite arriving late. Down. Down. Down here, it is not very safe. Down here, it is not very safe. David walked down the road. David walked down the road. During. During. I fell asleep during class. I fell asleep during class. David scored 2 goals during the first 30 minutes of the game. David scored 2 goals during the first 30 minutes of the game. Except. Except. Everyone likes ice cream except for me. Everyone likes ice cream except for me. We bought all the items on the shopping list except rice. We bought all the items on the shopping list except rice. 4. 4. This is for you. This is for you. We bought birthday gifts for you. We bought birthday gifts for you. Buy. Buy. The book was written by him. The book was written by him. He came by bus yesterday. He came by bus yesterday. To suggest. To suggest. I suggest that you take the job. I suggest that you take the job. To take. To take. Can I take this cup? Can I take this cup? To be. To be. I am American. I am American. To do. To do. What did you do? What did you do? To have. To have. What do you have in the bag? What do you have in the bag? Will. Will. Will you give me some money? Will you give me some money? Should. Should. Where should we go? Where should we go? Would. Would. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Could. Could. I could be late to work if there is traffic. I could be late to work if there is traffic. Must. Must. He must be from Canada. He must be from Canada. Might. Might. I might be late to the meeting. I might be late to the meeting. To talk. To talk. I will talk to my dad about this issue. I will talk to my dad about this issue. To tell. To tell. You didn't tell me the truth. You didn't tell me the truth. To think. To think. I think this is a good idea. I think this is a good idea. To try. To try. I will try to explain my point again. I will try to explain my point again. Find. To find. I can't find the author of this book. I can't find the author of this book. To forget. To forget. Sorry, I forgot to reply to your email. Sorry, I forgot to reply to your email. To get used to. To get used to. I never got used to living in this country. I never got used to living in this country. To give. To give. I want to give you a present. I want to give you a present. To happen. To happen. The event happened last week. The event happened last week. To hear. To hear. I heard that you were involved in a car accident. I heard that you were involved in a car accident. To help. To help. I will help you. I will help you. To hope. To hope. We hope to see you next time. We hope to see you next time. To include. To include. What does the contract include? What does the contract include? To intend. To intend. I intend to return here next year. I intend to return here next year. To keep. To keep. We all kept our promises. We all kept our promises. To know someone. To know someone. Do you know John? Do you know John? To know something. To know something. She knows everything. She knows everything. To leave. To leave. We left the meeting early. We left the meeting early. To agree. To agree. I don't agree with you at all. I don't agree with you at all. To appear. To appear. It appears that he will be late. It appears that he will be late. To ask. To ask. Let's ask the teacher for a favor. Let's ask the teacher for a favor. To ask. To ask. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? To be about to. To be about to. We are about to move to New York. We are about to move to New York. To be called. To be called. What is this called? What is this called? To be worth it. To be worth it. Is it worth it to buy the tickets? Is it worth it to buy the tickets? To begin. To start. To begin. To start. I will begin the journey tomorrow. I will begin the journey tomorrow. To believe in. To believe in. I still believe in the existence of God. I still believe in the existence of God. To believe. To believe. I believe that your story is true. I believe that your story is true. To bring. To bring. Try to bring the car to a stop. Try to bring the car to a stop. To buy. To buy. Can I buy some chocolates for you? Can I buy some chocolates for you? To call. To call. I will call my brother tonight. I will call my brother tonight. To move. To move. I moved my uncle's chair into the living room. I moved my uncle's chair into the living room. To offer. To offer. What will you offer me today? What will you offer me today? To open. To open. Can you open the window? Can you open the window? To pay. To pay. You need to pay now. You need to pay now. To pick up. To pick up. The driver will pick me up at 6 a.m. The driver will pick me up at 6 a.m. To plan. To plan. Did you plan to travel today? Did you plan to travel today? To play instruments. To play instruments. Do you play the piano? Do you play the piano? To play sports. To play sports. Do you like playing soccer? Do you like playing soccer? To put. To put. I put my wallet on the table. I put my wallet on the table. To quit. To give up. To quit. To give up. Never give up. Never quit. Never give up. Never quit. To read. To read. We read this story in class. We read this story in class. To receive. To receive. I didn't receive the email. I didn't receive the email. To be left. To be left. Is there anything left? Is there anything left? To carry. To carry. What are you carrying? What are you carrying? To change. To change. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. To change. To change. I will change my current profile picture. I will change my current profile picture. To close. To close. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. To come. To come. I'm coming home next week. I'm coming home next week. To continue. To continue. Please continue reading. Please continue reading. To decide. To decide. I will decide next week. I will decide next week. To describe. To describe. Can you describe your ideal life? Can you describe your ideal life? To die. Pass away. To die. Pass away. My pet dog died yesterday. My pet dog died yesterday. To expect. To expect. We expect visitors to come from everywhere. We expect visitors to come from everywhere. To fall. To fall. He fell on the stairs. He fell on the stairs. To feel like. To feel like. I don't feel like going to school. I don't feel like going to school. To feel. To feel. How do you feel? How do you feel? To let. To let. Let me go. Let me go. To listen. To listen. The teacher is listening to the student. The teacher is listening to the student. To live. To live. He lived a great life. He lived a great life. To live. To live. We lived in Toronto, Canada for 10 years. We lived in Toronto, Canada for 10 years. To look for. To look for. I'm looking for Tom. I'm looking for Tom. To look like. To look like. You look like your dad. You look like your dad. To look. To look. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? To lose. To lose. I lost my wallet while on vacation. I lost my wallet while on vacation. To make money. To make money. I make money online. I make money online. To make. To make. Who made this? Who made this? To mean, to signify. To mean, to signify. What does this word mean? What does this word mean? To meet. To meet. I will meet Jane at noon. I will meet Jane at noon. To mess up. To mess up. You messed up with my project. You messed up with my project. To move. To move. Don't move at all. Don't move at all. To move. To move. We moved from London to Washington. We moved from London to Washington. To remain. To remain. Let's remain calm. Let's remain calm. To remember. To remember. I remembered what my dad taught me. I remembered what my dad taught me. To run. To run. I don't like to run. I don't like to run. To say. To say. Tim said that he likes this game. Tim said that he likes this game. To see. To see. I saw your friend here yesterday. I saw your friend here yesterday. To seem. To seem. It seems like it is going to rain. It seems like it is going to rain. To sell. To sell. Do you sell apples here? Do you sell apples here? To send. To send. Yesterday I sent you an email. Yesterday I sent you an email. To show. To show. What did they show to you? What did they show to you? To sit down. To sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down. To sound like. To sound like. You sound like someone I know. You sound like someone I know. To speak. To speak. Who here can speak French? Who here can speak French? To stand up. To stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. To stop. To stop. Can you stop making so much noise? Can you stop making so much noise?